So this is part 2, mostly because I didn't realize I had a limit on recording, but 15 minutes is pretty good. So I'm just gonna do what we set off to do, because I really don't know how to go back. Maybe I should go back to see this. Okay, I think we're right here. So, probably gonna meet Naitsu, and he already said he's willing to help you, but, yeah, let's just continue where we left off. I will provide with you the advice you may require, but my practical assistance is out of the question. So then this is your latest experiment in reformist rhetoric? Damn. That's complex. Burden. Not at all. It's a matter of prevarication that's been in use since Chamberlain's day. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
It's fine.
Look, I won't try to force you, Oliver. I'm merely here to discuss the matter with you.
All right.
Then I thank you for the understanding, Miss Burton. If there's nothing else I can help you with, I would take my leave. There's work I've yet to finish today. Somewhere in the suitcase.
Someone is reminded of some things in the past.
And this is why I'm not trying to voice him. It's just hands and a gauntlet and a sword, and I almost chose him, and I kind of wish I did, because he's like the only dark 6-star we have right now. Dark element, that is. You'll see, I think, now that I think about it, we'll play as him, and I didn't have to upgrade Oliver because they kind of let us play with him regardless. Okay, let's see. When someone is about to recount to you is a sworn testimonial of a face-to-face run-in with a dark spirit, a bloodthirsty creature of undeath someone encountered as a chivalrous knight long, long ago. Oh god, I hope I'm doing this right. Brilliant! I love this story! I mean, Miss Sotheby knows she's definitely gonna love this story. Someone came across a long-abandoned castle with a close friend while journeying the countryside one dark night. The forest around the castle was a mire shrouded in eeriness, and someone was trapezing right through it, boots tramping on rotten leaves and kicking up the most vile putrid stink of rancid soil mixed with the damp stench of decay. But our destination was not far off. We had almost reached the castle gate. Suddenly, someone in that faithful friend spied a shadowy figure up ahead. He was slumped askew against a tree, seemingly unconscious. Back then, someone was still a simple-minded knight. Someone stepped forward and went heedlessly over the side of the mysterious figure. Just as everyone leans in closer, listening ever more attentively to the knight's story, another figure passes by.
I'll get it sorted soon.
I can confirm there are no problems with the work plan. Everything seems to be in order. The schedule is a little tight, but if we proceed accordingly, we can still finish all our work on time today. Someone tapped him on the shoulder, but he didn't budge an inch. Then, someone tapped him again. He suddenly lifted his head to reveal a ghastly, desiccated face with black holes where his eyes should have been. What?
I got it!
Miss Sotheby knows it must have been the chupacabra. If only the truth was so simple. As soon as we saw that living corpse, someone and someone's good friend knew right away. In the depths of the castle lay a terrifying, treacherous, blood-cuddling banshee! An evil spirit? What a surprise! All the spirits Miss Sotheby has met have been most cordial to her, though to be fair, I have never had the misfortune of meeting a thirsty one before.
I'm clear.
That's a good point. They might have been a bit on the quirky side, but poltergeists and clique are good souls. Excuse me, please. Some of us have work to do. Oh, this way, please. From my side, over here. Mr. Fogg, Mr. Knight was telling us about his past adventures just now. In fact, he was right in the middle of an interesting story when you came in. Would you like to stay and listen with us? I'll pass on the ghost stories. I am very busy. However, I feel I must caution you ladies.
Huh?
Oh? I'm gonna have to play the voice lines so you actually know how they actually sound like, which is much better than me. There exist people in this world whose mouths are incapable of speaking the truth. Not only do they spin their yarns boasting about what has never truly transpired, but they may even shirk their responsibilities and force minors to carry out the work for them. God, Industrial Revolution. Someone doesn't even have a mouth! That's true. Although someone has been wondering for some time now, how does someone even speak without anything with which to speak out of? Through the magic of your arcane skill. I knew this was gonna happen.
Huh?
Timekeeper, you came to visit too? Did something happen to Mr. Fogg today? He appears to be in quite a foul mood. I don't think he's very happy about having to work outside of his schedule. Honestly, I wouldn't either. I see. God, how big is it supposed to crowd? And that's the first one. I guess to give you guys an idea before we go on the second one, let's go see the characters and the voices. I don't think I can do Softbees because I never got her. But...
Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eyes very well.
she's a free one, and what's cool is that she has the ability to disable people as her debuff. Like, if you combine at least two, she can stop them from attacking and disarming them, which makes her very powerful even later on, although she's kind of like a free 5-star that you get. And her buffs are pretty good too. Increasing damage. Should probably increase resonance if I can. But let's just do the voice ones real quick, just so you get an idea, or touching the thing. Okay, maybe that doesn't work.
The lake is overflowing. It's cold, just like a flowing wine.
Not quite sure I got okay. It's so pretty.
The boundary of heaven and earth that may or may not intersect with the Earth's surface. Useful to measure the radio waves, and useful to make people feel better. I hope that in the future I can also contribute to the well-being of mankind. Timekeeper? Timekeeper? Are you asleep? Okay. Please have a good rest. Where is the blanket? Cover yourself, and you won't catch a cold. Greetings. Today your shirt matches the color of your eyes very well. Good morning. Here's the newspaper today. Huh? Why are my fingers black? Stained with ink. How come? I've just touched it.
So she does attacks with like a glass.
Good morning. Today I read a news story on the Italian cheek kissing greeting. It would be great if we can practice it.
I did not know that would be a lot.
These newspapers, please do not throw them away until I finish reading. Is it really okay doing nothing like this? I mean, when I was at the Foundation, there had never been such a tranquil night. Thank you for teaching me all these things.
She bless it. Blush it.
Order is more important than opinion. I was taught in this way. It is said that the world I write down is just my imagination. But how can I get closer to the reality? What is the boundary between them? The Foundation has provided me with much help, including food, uniforms, education, and goals. the joke on November the 7th? I seem to have read it somewhere. Ah, it was on the issue of February the 29th. Report. I found a typographical error. Emotionally stable and responsible. Well-planned and capable. Gentle, decisive, and beautiful. Huh? What's going on? Timekeeper? Why is your face covered in your hands? Here's the newspaper from yesterday. The bridge. Can we go there? It looks really beautiful. Did you do something amazing just now? Well, you don't need to explain to me. I can imagine it. The verses to release arcane skills are not easy to find. They must be full of passion and well-timed and can only be found with luck. Sometimes I think about the time when we studied together. The instructor made us deskmates, and your pockets were always alive with frogs, stones, and toffees.
I was a menace then.
Just as what's been practiced countless times. May the peace be with us. My sword sharp. I believe in you. You found the right verse for me. Depict the world I have never seen before. Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole. Regna sereno intenso ad infinito.
Pretty sure that's Latin.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
It's a pretty line.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Each moment, now night. It's alright. I will pray for you. Sorry. La ringrazio. I will make good use of this power.
Merit Medal of Session 8, invaluable. After recruiting children and training them, St. Pavlov's Foundation must select the most outstanding ones of the year, bestow medals upon them. She has carefully pinned these medals from the Foundation to her cape, where they remain as shiny as they have been from the beginning. Diamond Band. It was enclosed in a letter of gratitude to the Foundation. Like millions of others, the letter was not postmarked or signed. Sonetto took the letter and has been keeping it carefully since then. Don't know what the 3.285 means, though. Glass fetter. That's what it's called. A glass pen that can visualize the imagery in poems as it is. It can do nothing about non-poetic content. Those who have seen Sonetto's arcane skill agree that her paintings are very close to reality. The St. Pavlov's Foundation is currently the largest and official organization which houses arcanists. The Foundation has invested a great deal of effort in the protection and supervision of unique children. They are constantly sending manpower all over the world to seek out children with talent for arcanum. It does not matter where the children are or whether they wish to come along. The children who have been taken in will develop their abilities through vigorous training and eventually take over this seemingly endless mission for the peace of mankind. So it gives you a bit of the intro of the foundation that we work with. On February 14th, at the Rio de Janeiro Carnival, a float on which the wealthy businessman had spent an excessive amount of money suddenly rose in the air and broke out the passengers left on a break. The police found no signs of tampering. Was this the work of arcanists? Rio de Janeiro had a lot of beaches. What was going on what was going on with this narrative? July 8th, the first trackless underwater train started operation. The first stop was Hawaii, and it would end services at San Juan, Puerto Rico. Is this an underwater train better than SF airship? Will I see sea creatures from the side? Would the committee be interested in introducing one? Oh, I think this is like Sonetto collecting newspaper straps. On November 27th, an aero car racing athlete drove a custom car into Utah and broke the world record with a speed of 577 miles per hour. It shouldn't take much time to get from the Foundation headquarters to Venice at that speed, right? That's when I finally realized it's her talking about it. Pandora Wilson. I have seen your paintings. They are extremely complex. I'm sure you have spent much time training your skill. I am not good at drawing. Those scenes in the poem I depicted are just from my own imagination. Those are art. I guess these works would be considered exploration of an unknown field of art if they are shown to the public outside the Foundation. What? You mean they do not look the same as the outside world? The same? Why would you want to be the same? They are your creation, and no one can copy your style. Sorry, but I have problems understanding your words. Looks like I can use much more knowledge about the outside world. Oh, hopefully I copied her voice correctly, but I really like her cadence, and I